Watch out, this was bad news. We're going for even a little bit.
Now you've done it. This attack is nothing.
Good. Enemy softened down. Put the pressure on. You're in the final stretch now. Keep going. You almost won.
Shit.
Watch out, this was bad news. We're going for even a little bit.
An annoying piece of trash. Now you've done it. This attack is nothing.
Good. Enemy softened down. Keep the pressure on. You're in the final stretch now. Keep going. You almost won. This next attack is huge. Catch it. Send it right back. One hit.
No!
Yeah, because clearly that's somebody they think about on a regular basis. The only thoughts that make it to your dreams are the thoughts you spend all day thinking about. So if you were laying next to me and I heard another man's name come out of your mouth, it would definitely be a conversation that we have once you get up. And if the person that you tell me is someone that you had a thing for, you used to talk to, or whatever the case may be, that would be the reason we break up that day. Because I could spend all day thinking about what it would feel like to meet you in person. And it may not happen that day, it may not happen the next day, it may not happen the day after that, but at some point when I lay down and go to sleep, the thought of me meeting you in person is going to run across my dreams. It's going to give me an explicit detail of what it's going to feel like. It's going to give me an explicit detail of emotionally how it's going to feel to me and physically how it's going to feel to me. Therefore, creating a fantasy of it in my head for me to live out inside of my dream. So, with me knowing that already and have experienced that already, if I heard you say another man's name in your dream, I know y'all was doing something that it's definitely something that will cause me to not want to meet you. I'll be 100% honest when I say that. That should have caused me to not want to meet you. It don't matter. Say another man's name in a dream, that means that man is either fucking you or touching you in a certain way, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, you should never be saying
If you let yourself be defeated, you wouldn't have to suffer.
Like, stop it, keep the pressure on.
I'm just giving you my opinion. What would happen if you ever said that this thing? Your ass would wake up single. Your ass would wake up $60,000.
No!
No other way to put it. Your ass would wake up single. Because at the end of the day, it's just unacceptable. Period. No, I would wake up and have a conversation with my woman. If I had a dream about my woman cheating on me, that means I need to seriously sit down and have a talk with her about how she's making me feel, because obviously there are thoughts of her being with somebody else that run across my mind, which is why I just had a dream about her cheating on me. So yeah. Looking at it like that, yeah, it's time to have a talk with your partner. If you had a dream about him cheating on you, that means the insecurity is finding its way to your dreams. And if I'm that insecure about something to the point where I'm having nightmares of my woman cheating on me, that's obviously a talk we need to have. sleep and listen to my partner say another person's name in her sleep. Because the first thing I'ma think about is who
Watch
you
out, this
fucking
one's
in your
bad
dreams.
manners. Look away for even a moment.
To the point where you saying this nigga name and you forgot you was even laying next to me. So yeah. Same thing if I was to say a woman's name in my sleep. It probably would get me swung on in my sleep. The average woman gonna swing on you because she gonna be like, who the fuck is such and such? And what the fuck is you just doing with her?
Now you've done it.
Because clearly y'all had to be doing
Let
something.
yourself be defeated.
So what was you just doing
wouldn't
with
have
her?
to
What was you
suffer.
just doing in your dream? So yeah, it definitely would be a conversation to have. If it happens like that, I will say that it definitely would be a conversation to have.
Kill. I'll
If it's
kill
happening like
you.
that, if that's unacceptable. At the end of the day, that's unacceptable.
Going, you've almost won.
Period. At the end of the day, it's just unacceptable.
This next attack's gonna be
Because at the end of the day, the only man you should be having dreams about is the one that you with, point blank period. Because that's the only man that should be running across your mind that much for him to show up in your dreams.
No. No.
Point blank period. So, damn, look at that modded ass character Casper 950. Screenshot that. Because that's one of the people that be on the fucking raids at #1 all the time. Look at that fucking character. That character don't look like none of the other characters on the map right now. That's how bad the mods done got. That shit crazy. Y'all modding this shit up like that?
We need to break up.
I'm sure it all the time. Deep down inside, I stabbed the shit out of you.
We must stay together. We need to break up.
I'm sure it all the time. Deep down inside, I stabbed the shit out of you.
We must stay together. We need to break up.
I'm sure it all the time. Deep down inside, I stabbed the shit out of you.
We must stay together. We need to break up.
If you're professed,
Yeah. She said deep down inside, I stabbed the shit out of you. He said, I think we should break up. She said, I don't show it all the time. He like, I stabbed the fuck out of you. I take that energy over a motherfucker just saying, okay, I agree with you, or you right.
I like all smile. There you go.
Guess I'm toxic. I'd rather hear a chick tell me, boy, I'll stab the shit out of you when I say we should break up versus hearing them say, okay, that's fine. I agree. You right. Like, that shit is so easy to hear nowadays. It's not even funny. Like, that shit make you not even want to be in a relationship. And you hear how easy it is to break up with somebody. No cap. How easy it is for a motherfucker to agree. Because people say a lot of things out of anger. It ain't about saying it because you want it. A lot of people get that upset to the point where they'll let some shit like that slip out of their mouth and they know they don't mean it. That's life. People say shit they don't mean every day. But at the same time, why isn't it something worth fighting for? It's the bigger question. You wouldn't even try to put up a fight for it.
This attack is enough.
Next person I say I want to break up with, if they immediately say, okay, I'm blocking their ass, and that's when I'm leaving it up. I get with somebody and I say, maybe we should break up, and the first thing they say is, okay, I'm blocking them right after the response. No bullshit.
I won't die.
I'm blocking them
I will
motherfucker
kill
on the
you
spot.
someday.
On everything. Because I don't want nobody that ain't going to fight for me. I'm sorry. As a man, I say a lot of things I don't mean when I'm angry, because as a man, I don't know how to control my emotions as well as women know how to control theirs. Women are emotional creatures. Men, we thinkers. Some of us, I'm not going to say all of us, but some of us are thinkers. We try to think of a solution before just going and saying, okay, well, that's it, it ain't going to work. Let's leave it at that. You feel what I'm saying? We try to think of solutions first. We'll have a talk with our woman 1,000 times about what's causing the problem in a relationship to try to find a solution for it and never get an answer. And then when we finally get to the point where we be like, okay, well, fuck it then, let's just break up. Women be 100% with it. Women be like, okay, fine. Well, damn, all that effort I put into trying to find a solution to not breaking up, when I did say I want to break up, you didn't even try to have a solution to the problem. Your solution was, okay, well, you always saying let's break up, so let's break up. I'm always saying let's break up because I'm the only one that looks for a solution to us not breaking up. Clearly. So yeah, let's break up if that's how it's going to go. But at the same time, if that's your response, every time we get to that conclusion, that means you don't want to be with me anyway. Point blank period. That means you don't want to be with me anyway. Because you'd rather just let me walk out the door than be like, nah, okay, I want to try to find a solution this time so we don't have to go to that extent and actually break up. Women be 100% with that shit. Yeah, we could break up. Oh, okay, fuck it then. Block me on everything, get rid of everything you got that reminds you of me, all of that, etc., etc. Because ain't no point. If that's what it's going to keep coming to and I got to be the only one that finds a solution to the problem, that's not fair. It's not. It's not fair because it makes it look like I'm the only one that wants the relationship. And if it looks like I'm the only one that wants the relationship, what's the problem with me asking for a breakup? What's the problem with me asking for us to separate?
You wouldn't have to
Because in the end, I'm going to be the bad guy once I'm tired and I don't want to do it no more. I'm going to be the bad guy anyway. So why constantly put myself through that? That's what you got to ask yourself. As a man, why constantly put myself through that? If this is going to be the outcome every time, right or wrong, I'm going to be the bad guy if I lose. Period. Right or wrong, I could be right in the argument that I'm having with you. Right or wrong, I'm going to be the bad guy once I decide to leave.
Keep going, you've almost won.
Because I'm leaving. That's how. Because I'm choosing to leave because there's no solution coming out of the problem. Ain't no solution coming out of the problem. Men can complain about shit they women do on a regular basis and never had a woman work on that shit to the point where they don't have to complain about it no more. Yet, when it comes down to men, the shit that women complain about, we got to fix that shit ASAP before we lose y'all. Y'all will leave us in a heartbeat if we don't fix something that y'all ask us to fix that's wrong with us. But as a man, if we was to ask our woman to fix a problem, y'all will take all day to fix the problem. And then when y'all don't fix the problem, once we be like, all right, I'm good, I don't want to deal with it no more. Now all of a sudden we the bad guy and we giving up on y'all. Yeah, y'all could leave us at the drop of a dime if something rubbed y'all the wrong way. Big facts. Big facts. And I think that is like such a double standard. That is. I feel like that's such a double standard. Hmm? What'd you say? Well, I appreciate that. But you ain't been put through as much as I've been put through. So that's why, for me, it's just my core is a little bit more fragile than yours because you still got some growing up to do. You feel what I'm saying? You still got some maturing to do. So yeah, it's different on my end because I've been dealing with shit for years. But I just think that's so unfair that a woman could ask a man to work on something, and if she don't see no results in the shit, she get up and leave him at the drop of a fucking dime. But a man can sit up every day telling his woman about the things that rub him the wrong way and how much that shit can make him leave her, and she never put real effort into fixing that shit. And then when a man be like, all right, well, I'm tired, I don't want to deal with it no more, all of a sudden he's the bad guy. All of a sudden he's wrong and he's giving up on you because he just can't take it no more. He can't take sitting around watching a double standard be active in a relationship and do nothing about it. Women will leave a man in a heartbeat if they say, I don't like this about you, and the man don't do nothing to fix it, and they got to keep dealing with it. But when it comes down to a man, if he finds something he don't like about his woman, it'll take a woman forever to work on that shit and fix it.
You're in the final stretch now. Keep going. You've
And if
almost
she
won.
don't fix that shit, and he be like, all right, well, I'm done, I don't want to deal with that shit no more, now all of a sudden he's the bad guy.
This next
Women can leave men and that shit be okay, even go and talk about us on social media. But if a man leaves a woman, it's a totally different story.
No.
A woman can leave a man and get praised for that shit. She could have been doing him dirty the whole fucking relationship, and when she leave him, motherfuckers will praise her for that shit and be like, yeah, girl, get to your bag, do you fuck them niggas. But if a man leave a woman, he get talked about like a dog. Oh, you had hoes anyway. You had other bitches you was talking to anyway. That's not fair. That's not fair. Ain't nothing about it fair. A man can get away from a woman that's draining him, making him lose all his weight, making him lose all his money, making him lose all his friends, all his family, just because he trying to hold her down. A man can get away from a woman like that, and a motherfucker still talk about him like a dog on social media, talking about he lost a good woman and he ain't shit. Yeah, when a woman leave a man that could have been everything to her and she fucked up, oh, she get praised for it. Oh, girl, you ain't need his ass anyway. You was the prize. Woo, woo, woo. Whole time this girl was stressing him the fuck out. That's why she lost him. But it's funny how women can get praised for leaving a fucked up situation. But if a man leave a fucked up situation, oh, it's because he didn't want to bring nothing to the table. Oh, it's because he ain't got no drive. Oh, it's because this. It's because it ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's the same reason a woman would leave a man. Motherfuckers get tired of dealing with the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, without seeing any results to it getting better. So I think that's one of the most unfair fucking things that happens in life. A man can give a woman his whole motherfucking life, leave everything to her, and she get down on him, and when he leave her, motherfuckers talk about him like a fucking dog. Yet a woman can leave a man and get praised for it. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Women talk about men 24/7 on social media, and everybody just back that shit up. If a man get to talking about a woman on social media, now all of a sudden he a clown, he a lame, he this, he that, when in reality he got all fucking facts. He got all facts with everything he's speaking on. So that make him the bad guy because he know what the hell he talking about. That make him the bad guy because he was smart enough to get the fuck away from that type of person. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Women are the ultimate master manipulators. While motherfuckers be sitting around talking about men are master manipulators, no the fuck we are not. Some of them are. Some of them are. But women got it down packed. Otherwise, it wouldn't be old women going around making it known that it's the women that's done gone bad nowadays, not the men. It's the women that done gone bad nowadays. All the time I see older women on social media speaking on how women ain't shit nowadays. And these women that's in their 60s and 50s saying this shit. Older women that know better. Saying this shit.
This one's bad news. Look away for even a moment.
Yeah, let a man get online and talk about how women ain't shit nowadays. Oh man, look, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. He gonna be a man that has hate towards women, all type of shit. They gonna call that man every name in the book. I watch the podcast. I watch podcasts just to see how motherfuckers reflect on how men speak on women and how women speak on men, and how it's a totally different praise there in that area. Period. You can't tell me nothing about the subject. I'm sorry, can't nobody tell me nothing about the subject because I watch it on a regular basis. It is okay for women to get online and talk about men like dogs. But if a man get online and speak on the facts that come behind a woman doing men wrong, oh man, look. Now he hate women. He got something against women and all this other shit. Like, come on, man. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. It's been double standards in that area for years. Because it's okay for women to talk about men, but let a man open their mouth and talk about a woman. Man, they gonna get criticized from here to the moon. From here to the motherfucking moon. So I don't want to hear that. People been getting down on men for years. Why ain't nobody saying nothing about these women? Because you can't. Because the moment you say something about a motherfucking woman, you gonna have a gang of motherfucking women talking down on you and trying to get rid of your motherfucking podcast. Big facts. Big facts. And it's clear as day that women ain't shit today. It's clear as day. It ain't men out here making women look like they ain't shit. Women out here making women look like they ain't shit. Period. Because can't no man make a woman look like she ain't shit. Y'all got women out here making women look like they ain't shit and men get blamed for it. They can make sense. It ain't our fault women just start getting down on niggas after a while. Men didn't cause that. Men didn't cause women to start getting down on men. That shit women caused. Point blank period. Women caused that shit. work rather than. That's why society is becoming the way that it's becoming. Because it ain't no good fucking women out here. You got a few that don't nobody knew about because they know better to stay the fuck in the house and stay away from all the other women that can make them toxic. But society is as bad as it is because it ain't that many good women left in the world. And the good women that is left in the world, the women that ain't shit trying to turn them. Point blank period. Trying to turn them into being toxic. And to not appreciating they man and looking at they man like some trick. Some simp. Man didn't create the term simp. How can a man be called a simp for giving his woman everything, but that's what women say they want? A man that's gonna give them everything. Make it make sense. Your best efforts just ain't good enough nowadays when you want to be good to a woman. Your best efforts ain't good enough because at the end of the day, it's just always stipulations that come with
Watch out, this one's bad news.
wanting to be there for somebody and wanting to love somebody the right way. There's always stipulations that come with that shit. That's why most people nowadays don't even want to be bothered. Because they don't want to deal with that shit. Trying to give a person everything just to look stupid. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. Or just to not get it in return.
Now you've done it.
And have an excuse for why it's not being given in return. That's the crazy part about it. Men, that's a red flag if you don't reciprocate. But women, it's women out here that don't reciprocate to this day and expect for a man to stick with them. Expect for a man to stay by their side. You don't give this man half of what he give you, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially. You don't reciprocate half of what this man give you, yet you will leave his ass if he don't reciprocate what you giving him. That shit sounds stupid. That shit sounds dumb as hell. What you willing to give him at least. I'ma say that. What you willing to give him. That shit sounds stupid. Point blank period. Society is all fucked up. And I'm for one tired. I'm trapped in a society where people want love but don't want to learn how to be loved or give it. That's the society I'm trapped in. Everybody want love. Everybody wants somebody to love them, but don't nobody want to learn how to do it the right way. It's too hard. Make it make sense. That's all I say. Make it make sense.
We have nice new items in stock.
Sir.
Shout out to all the people that still want somebody to love them. Who actually gonna let somebody love them.
Watch out, this one's bad news. Look away for even a moment and it's curtains.
An annoying piece of trash. Now you've done it. If you let yourself be defeated, you wouldn't have to suffer.
Good, the enemy softened up. Keep the pressure on.
Kill. I'll kill you!
We're in the final stretch now. Keep going, you've almost won.
I won't die. I will kill you someday!
Watch out, this one's bad news. Look away for even a moment and it's curtains.
Kamehame! An annoying piece of trash. Now you've done it. This attack is nothing.
Good, the enemy softened up. Keep the pressure on.
Kill. I'll kill you! Kamehame!
You're in the final stretch now. Keep going, you've almost won. This next attack's gonna be huge. Catch it and send it right back where it came from.
Times 100! No! No!
I think I'm gonna let my phone fully charge up today. I mean, on my
Watch out, this one's bad news. Look away for even a moment and it's curtains.
Kamehame! Now you've done it. Kamehame! Times 100! Kamehame! This attack is nothing.
don't need to be wasting
Annoying
time.
piece of
Poison.
trash.
Already cool.
Kamehame!
He was no longer right there.
Kamehame!
Good, the enemy softened up. Keep the pressure
No
on.
battery.
What? Impossible! Kamehame! Times 100! Kamehame!
You're in the final stretch now. Keep going, you've almost won.
I won't die. I will kill you someday!
If somebody had a best friend that I didn't agree with, and I talked to them about it, and they would rather fight with me than adjust how they are around their best friend when they in front of me, then yes, I would leave them over that shit in a heartbeat. Because at the end of the day, that's your best friend. But I'm your man. I'm the person you plan on spending the rest of your life with. That person could have somebody come along that have a problem with you, that may tell you, hey, look, I ain't feeling how cool you and my man is, etc., etc. And at the end of the day, my woman ain't
Low
finna
battery.
have a best friend if she don't even know how to be my best friend. So if my woman don't know how to talk to me, don't know how to hold a simple conversation with me, tell me how she feel, etc., etc., no, the fuck, you cannot have a best friend that's a man that you doing all of those things with, because at the end of the day, the two don't mix. The two just don't mix. And any man that deal with that shit got to be a complete fucking idiot. Because how you allowing your woman to have a best friend who she does shit with that she don't even do with you, that shit sounds stupid. In my opinion, that shit sound real stupid. Because that means she closer to her best friend than she closer to you as her man. It's something wrong with her. That means she got more of a bond with this nigga than she do with you, and that's probably the reason why she can't develop a bond for you the way she got with him. That's why it's so hard for her to develop that bond with you, because she already got that bond with somebody else. And because she having a problem with having that bond with you, nigga, that's why you should have a problem with her best friend. Point blank, period. And I stand on top of that. Big facts. I stand all the way on top of that. Because at the end of the day, how your motherfucking woman got a best friend and she don't even treat you like you her best friend, that shit sounds stupid, if you ask me. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. That shit sounds stupid as hell if you ask me. So, the reason that I'm not a fan of it is because I've been with a motherfucker who supposedly had a best friend, and her and the best friend end up sleeping together. Regardless if it was out of spite towards me or whatever the case may be, you and your best friend ended up sleeping together. So that's why if a motherfucker can't respect the fact that I'm not okay with the whole idea of having a male best friend, we ain't got to be together anyway. Period. But at the end of the day, no. Nobody I talk to should need a male best friend, because I got all the qualities of one. In my opinion, I got all the qualities to be your man, your best friend, your lover, etc., etc. So for you to even feel like you need a best friend or a male friend, that just means you want more than one man in your life, and you don't need me around to do it. that shit is stupid to even think like that. Because you can lose a best friend the same way you can lose a relationship with somebody. Period. So, for you to feel like, oh, I ain't gonna never lose this friendship with my best friend, but this relationship I could end up losing at some point, then you need to be in a relationship with your best friend if that's how you feel about your best friend. Point blank, period. That's who you need to be with. But as a man, I'm not gonna allow a woman to come around me and say, oh, I feel like I should be able to keep my best friend around and have my best friend in my life while you be okay with it. Okay, well, if your best friend is that important to you, that you willing to fight to keep them in your life, but you ain't willing to put half of that energy into doing the shit that I asked you to do that make me happy, that make me feel secure, that make me feel like you want to be with me, no, you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to be with your best friend. And I'm the type of motherfucker, I give you room to do that. So that's why I don't have a problem with leaving a motherfucker that feel like they best friend is that important. Yeah, go be with your best friend. I ain't saying you gotta go get in a relationship with them, but that's who you go spend all your time with. You don't need me around for that. What I gotta sit around and watch that shit for? That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all go do y'all. Shit. That's just me. I'm not finna watch somebody I'm with be the best of friends with somebody and they can't even do that shit with me. Nah, I'm good. I pass. Because, yet again, that's another person you gotta watch get something your woman not willing to give you. I'm good on it. I'd rather be by myself. Okay. I'd rather be by myself than watch the motherfucker I love give somebody something she can't give me comfortably. No, I'm good. You struggle with giving me a best friend, but you got a male best friend? No, I'm good. I pass on that. I'm good. I'm all the way good on that shit. Nope. I'm good. You and your best friend, y'all do y'all, man. Y'all do y'all and y'all enjoy doing it. I'm good. I don't want no parts of that shit. Period. I don't allow no woman to give another man something she not willing to give me, regardless if it's patience, respect, time, conversation. I don't allow none of that shit. Because if you can't give it to me, but it's comfortable for you to give it to another man, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want no parts of it.